Check, check, test. මේකත් මං අර දාලා දෙන්නද ඔයාගේ? ඒකේ මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ? පල්සර් චෙක්ද? YT කියලා එකද ගන්න. Testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3 check testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 check testing 1 2 3 test. So this will be the normal area where they'll be presenting. Pain and the pain on it. Check testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3 participant in OMR විතරයිනේ. Testing one, testing one. Testing one, testing one. Check, testing one. Check, testing one, test.
Hi guys. Okay. Pramati,
Yeah, Mr. Ram, we can hear you loud and clear. Yes. I hope you can see us, no? Yeah.
wait. We have a quick break in between.
Right.
There was a lot of discussion that ended up in the earlier one, and then
Right.
we will let you know. Just give us about another 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, sure.
So who else is there with you?
We have myself and then one of the team members also joining. That is to see whether I can see the exact feed. That's all. Or the two of us.
Right. Okay. So what we අපි පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ මම කියන්නම් හරිද?
Yeah.
පොඩි presentation එකක් කරනවා. slides
Yeah.
කීපයක්. ඊට පස්සේ ඒ slides ටික මේගොල්ලන්ට කිව්වට පස්සේ එක තැනක demo එකක් එනවා. demo එකේදී
Slides. ඇතුළේ demo එකක්ද නැත්නම් slides මේ වල demo එකක්ද මේ කොහොමද කරනවා?
නෑ demo එක හැටියට ඔයාව මම මේ ගන්නවා.
Okay. Right. ඔයාගේ demo එකට. Right.
ඔව්. හරිද? එතකොට demo එක වෙලාවේදී ඔයා කරන්න ඕනේ දේ තමයි product එකේ ඔයා කියන්න ඕනේ ඔයා ඉස්සෙල්ලා දිනපු ඔයාට මොකක් හරි එකක් තිබුණානේ APICTA වල නේද?
ඔව්.
හරිද? ඔයා කියන්න ඕනේ ඔයාට ගිය අවුරුද්දේ හම්බුණා මෙරිට් එක කියන එක.
Right.
කියලා ඔයා මේක මේ as a මේ මොකද්ද මම සිංහලෙන් කියන්න.
ඔව්.
ඒකට වාගේ හොඳ හිත පෙන්වන්න ඔයා මේක මේ device එක ඔයා මේ දෙනවා මේවා කරන්න කියන එක කියන්න.
Right. පැහැදිලි. හරි.
මොකක් නැතුව වියදමක් නැතුව ඔයා ඒක අර මොකද්ද බොලියට දෙනවනේ මොකද්ද ඒක කියන්නේ? මට ඒ
පුළුවන් FOC line එකෙන් දෙන්නම් කියලා මේ
ඔව් අන්න හරිද? ඒක ඔයා කරනවා කියන එක විතරක් කියන්නේ.
හරි.
ඊට පස්සේ
දැන් ඔය මිස්ටර් 1ට පේන්නේ අපේ ඔය පේන විදිය තමයි. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ඔතන ඔයා මාව පින් කරගත්තොත් දැන් ඔයාගේ වීව් එකේ මගේ වීව් එක ඔයා පින් කරගත්තොත් මේ ඔය විදිහට තමයි සම්පූර්ණ පේන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ එහා පැත්තේ වීව් එකේ ප්‍රසන්ට් ඉන්නවා.
හරි.
ඒ කියන්නේ සෙන්ටර් ඇවිදලා කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්.
එතකොට මේකේ වාගේ යනවා උඩ බැනර්ස් දෙකක් තියෙනවා.
බැනර්ස් දෙකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකේ වීඩියෝ කොපිරයිට් ඔව්. ඒතර කොපිරයිට් රිසර්ව් කරනවා.
ඔයා රෙකෝඩ් කරනවා මේ ඩිවයිස් එක පාවිච්චි කරලා.
ඔව්.
මේ එතකොට ඒක වාට ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක බලාගෙන ඉන්න මගේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක ඒ ලයින් එකට ඔයා කතා කරන්න.
right දැන් මේ මිස්ටර් වන්ගේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකට නිකම් ස්ලයිඩ් zoom එක වෙනවද?
මම ඒක කරන්න. මම ඒක අමුණන්නම් zoom වලට අමුණන්නම් ඒක. හරිද?
හරි එහෙම කමන්නේ. ඔව්.
එතකොට ඔයා ඒක බලාගෙන ඉන්න. මම ඔයාලට කතා කරන්න කියන වෙලාවට ඔයා කතා කරන්න කියන්න මේක පුළුවන්කම තමයි කැමරා එකෙන් එන එකයි ඔඩියෝ එකයි එකතු කරලා ඒක ප්‍රොජෙක්ටර් එකට හරි large screen එකට හරි යවනවා HDMI එකකින් යවනවා කියලා plus at the same time මේක record වෙනවා සහ ඕනනම් immediately ඔයාලට පුළුවන් stream කරන්න කියලා මම හැබැයි propose කරන්නේ immediately stream කරන්න නෙමෙයි
okay
මම propose කරන්නේ ඒක record කරලා ඒ විනාඩි 10 ඒවා ගණනාවක් එකතු කරලා
ඔව්
ඒ ටික එක වෙලාවට කොහෙට හරි අප්ලෝඩ් කරලා ඒ ටික ඇක්සස් කරන්න වෙබ්සයිට් එකකින් වෙබ් පේජ් එකකින් ඇක්සස් කරන්න දෙන්න.
right
propose කරන්නේ මොකද මේකේ තියෙන voting එක vote කරනකොට එක වෙලාවට
going to be online.
Yeah, I am going to get him if possible. Do you want? Oh, shall
He
I?
should be there.
Yeah,
No,
I have asked him.
Where is he?
He's still there. On the. I'm going to call him now and get him. I think this kind of shuffling is not good.
Yeah, but you see why they're upset.
No, there is no reason for thinking that. They should have just taken always a decent answer. So just saying like it's hard and standing. Very bad. Very bad. People do so much hard work. Some community is not working. Website should come down. This is what you should have said as a chairman. That's not just company. But making people never shouting hello. You should have said you're the chairman. And they should have asked people and should have said let's stop it here and let's go back.
But we want to leave people
yeah, but then we should tell them that this listen to them. They can just outrightly reject, but they nobody has just shout and meeting where we are discussing. So that's a very
never reacted like that at all. And then kiss my up.
I think Facebook is like 2 years old. Like,
oh, we had
last updated. Yeah, there has been somebody suggesting like they are problems.
That's right, but all I'm saying is
we should not have put his point in the agenda. Right.
ඉතින් ඔයාගේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකේ යන ගිහිල්ලා ඉවර වෙලා මාව ඉන්ට්‍රොඩියුස් කරන තැනදී ඔය ලැප් එකෙන් නම් පෙන්වන්න ඔය ඉන්න කට්ටියට ඔයා මාව මේ පින් කරා නම් හරි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ පැත්තේ Zoom එකෙන්
whether you can connect in 5 minutes time you connect it. Yeah මොකද්ද කියන්නේ?
ඔව් මේ මිස්ටර් වන් දැන් ඔයා මේ ඔයාගේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එක කරලා ඉවර වෙලා දැන් මාව කනෙක්ට් කරලා තියෙන දැන් ඔය Zoom එකෙන්නේ Zoom එක ඔයාගේ ලැප් එක දීලා තියෙන මොකද ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකට මොකද
මට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ මට ඇහුන්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් මේක
දැන් මිස්ටර් දැන් මම ජොයින් වෙන එක ඔහේ ඉන්න පැනල් එකට පේන්නේ කොහොමද? ඔයාගේ ලැප්ටොප් එකේ තුලද?
මගේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එක මම ඔයාලට පොඩ්ඩක් ගිහලා ස්ක්‍රීන්ෂොට් එකක් ගාලා යමු. දැනට තියෙන එක මම මේ ස්ක්‍රීන්ෂොට් එකක් ඔයාලට එවනවා දැන්.
We have other, ne? Yeah.
That is the other committee member.
Yeah. We met at Pakistan.
Yeah.
Hi, brother. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you loud and clear. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So I will do the presentation and I will guide you like in case if there's anything to be added, you can add. And Pramadi, I will when I say demonstration, Pramadi, can we have the demonstration? You need to do the demonstration on that. Okay.
Sure. That's okay. Now, Mr. Ron, the way that the members in Hong Kong, how are they seeing me? Are they seeing me through your laptop? Is it?
No, they are going to. This will be the screen will be projected to the. When I share, I will get the full screen, the shared screen, and that will be projected to the screen behind.
Right. So then, Mr. Ron, what you can do is, if you're not doing screen share. If you're not doing screen share, the best is to pin me. That is pin my view. So then it becomes bigger from your Zoom, and then everyone in the Hong Kong place will be able to see me bigger. That is the best.
Correct. We'll do that.
Right. Excellent. Okay.
So you need right?
So we are in a quick break, guys. Because we had some discussions before. Now the committee had so has a quick break. They are just having a cup of tea, and within 5 minutes we will be connecting up.
Yes.
Just hold on.
Sure.
No, yeah, because yeah.
Rowan,
Any suggestions to improve this is always welcome, because this is the first time that we are doing something like this.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough, and a lot of people's help is needed. Let's try it out. Shall I start there, Cham? Yeah. You initiate the thing and then.
Can you hear us?
He's muted.
Yeah, whether you are on mute.
Yes, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us? Enough?
Yes, I can hear you from very far away.
Okay, so we just welcome
Make it bigger.
virtually to Eduscope. Good to see you again. Okay.
Sorry, I think there's a lot of echo. I'm so sorry. I can't hear you properly.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay, Roman, you take over and just do. Please.
Still, it's a little far, you know.
Pramadi, you need to like enable the sharing.
Okay, you okay? One much.
Okay, that is the party who is going to provide the
You can try
device.
now.
So he will a passive listener within my presentation, and then after that I will we will send him off after his demonstration. He will move out. Then we can deliberate on what we need.
Okay, I'd like to do a big introduction quickly then.
Yes.
Okay, so for people that are wondering what's going on here, let me explain. So we are proposing the People's Choice Award for the tertiary category for APICTA Hong Kong 2023. There was an action at the last Exco meeting for Rua and Badar to provide a suggestion on how we can best deliver this People's Choice Award. There's two aspects to this. One is the video streaming, and the second part of it is the voting process. Okay, so this is just a response to an action that was raised at the last meeting. This is now delivering this to us. So we're all there. So we're just showing us, and then we close the call, and then we have a discussion about it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Good. So just give the opportunity to demonstrate.
Okay.
Is everybody okay with this?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. So this is the proposed sequence of activities that we are proposing to you on how to conduct this streaming and voting activity. Since we are going to have judging activities for tertiary category for 1.5 days or maybe 1 day, we will have either 2 or 3 judging rooms allocated for tertiary category, because we need to finish faster. Even I suppose it's okay with you. We will have 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, sorry, 2 to 3 rooms for this. Right? Okay. So in each of these rooms, there need to be a device that will record the presentation and the audio, and then it needs to be taken into. It can be either directly streamed or recorded and pushed to a location where it will be made available to people to vote for. So that is the thing. Recommendation is that we record the day's activities, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes from like each of the presentations. End of the day, we upload it to the streaming server, maybe YouTube or whatever the means. As somebody correctly said, it needs to be accessible by all economies when they are going to, like, they should be able to see this and vote. Voting system has no issue. That will be just another system that can be accessed by any economy or any territory, any country. So voting system will not have that issue. But the streaming video, if we use YouTube, maybe that we might have issue. So we'll look at it. Technical part of it we'll look at within the next couple of weeks. So we upload the content to a server and then make it available for all the people to see from the time that is uploaded. Yeah.
Do the next slide, you showing a picture or?
Yeah.
Showing nothing? Yeah.
Okay. So this is the suggested thing. We have the rooms, we have the devices in each of the rooms, and then collect it and push it to respective social media platform or whatever the platform that we are going to use. And the users will be able to see and vote from the time that voting is made active. So until it is made active, no one can vote for it. When we discussed this, what was brought up was we should not give one party more time than the next party. Let's say the presenters in the morning and presenters in the evening should have the same time for them to view and vote. So let's say today's all the 10 minute clips, we will upload it in the evening and made it available from let's say midnight of today till tomorrow evening, so that people can vote. Because all the people will get a fair share of.
Cannot you stagger like every presentation, because that will look better that you just presented and you can vote till 5 hours. Then presented, you can vote till 5 hours.
So I think let's present the presenter.
Yeah.
I've got some questions as well.
Yeah, we will come to that.
There's certain things that might not be an issue. But
Yes.
let's look at how it's going.
So
And then we'll open it up.
yeah, we'll open it up after. So that is the session. The next thing is that we say is like enable the voting on the website itself, and then whoever is voting can look at the video, all the videos, and vote. Or look at, even without looking at, they can just go to the click of the button and they can vote for it. And this will be finishing just before the judging, judging subcommittee or before the head judges meeting, and that the results of these votes will be given to the judging advisory committee and the chief judge, so that they can do whatever they want to do. Okay, this is the process that we are indicating here, and we need to deliberate on that, and we need to decide on the final method. This is you have seen it, and we need to look at the how this device is working. Pramad, so you have the you can do the
Right. Thank you, Mr. Rohan. Can you stop the screen share from your side and maybe pin me so that I'm we view to them on the larger screen? Right.
Just show them, show the committee the
Right.
capabilities of your device, and
Excellent. Yeah.
to do it within 5 minutes.
Right. So thank you very much, Mr. Rohan, for this opportunity. So let me give you we have Badr joining from Pakistan as well, and we have a guest joining from Hong Kong as well. So let me give you a brief introduction of who I am and what we do here. So I'm Pramad Itapattu. I am the CEO of Eduscope Private Limited. We actually won the Merit Award under the Inclusive and Community Services category at Asia Pacific ICT Awards last year held at Pakistan. And we were honored to take our product to an international level, and we thank Asia Pacific ICT Awards for recognizing entrepreneurship and awarding that award for us because it opened up a huge potential for us to reach into massive markets. So without taking a lot of time, let me just get to the point on how we can actually facilitate by giving you an immersive experience. So as you can see on your left-hand side, that's the screen is on a split screen mode. You have the presenter on one screen as well as the presenter's presentation on another screen. So these things will be like concatenated into one video feed, and then this will be streamed to a particular destination. So right now, this is like connected straight away into the Zoom feed, but at the very same time, we can stream it outside to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, whatever the platform. That's totally fine. So the objective is that the expectation of Mr. One was that we have this installed in three judging rooms, and each and every presenter who comes into to present will be given this area to present. Now, assuming this is the area where they are, so they will be given a microphone. We have decided to give them a clip-on microphone, which is easier for them rather than a handheld microphone, so that it's convenient for them to use the space and freely present. And then while the presenter is captured from a camera system, the presenter's presentation is also captured and concatenated, and it's transmitted to the destinations. So the use case that we can bring is that convenience, plus we have also given the permission, I would say the added ability for the Asia Pacific ICT Awards to copyright the content using watermarks on the screen. So what you're witnessing right now, we have two watermark stripes. There is one on the top and one on the bottom. Or we can actually have it some preferredly of your preference. So then it can actually be prevented so that this can be like duplicated without your consent. So that can also be preserved. So that's one special use case. Another special use case is that this content that is captured over here can be seamlessly recorded. So while it is being streamed through Zoom or YouTube or Facebook, you can have a high definition recording of this as well on the same device as well. So all these things are happening at the very same time. So you don't need an additional PC or additional device. It's all happening natively on the device alone. So that's the special use case. So the internal storage on the device can actually handle a lot of data. So internal storage is around 1 terabyte. So with our experience on universities, it's pretty much good to go for nearly more than about 3 weeks of content on continuous recording. So that's the quality that we can deliver. Now, what you're witnessing, which I just showed you now, and assuming I want you to imagine that this is the live scenario in a presenter's theater. So assume that I am the presenter who will be coming and saying, okay, hello judges, this is my project XYZ. I am so and so on and so forth, and this is my presentation. So they will have the slider and they will actually move the slide. So they have given the slider. So it's actually reflected straight away on the screen as well. So it's brought in. Now, in addition to this, we also have another view, which we thought would be ideal. Maybe you can decide what is better. Let me give you a quick view of that as well. So in this particular view, you have the presentation a little bit bigger and the presenter on a moderate scale. So this way, the people who are joining in for their voting process, they also have the ability to have a look at what the presentation looks in detail. The presenter is actually given an opportunity to be appearing on a small screen. But still again, the clarity of the presenter is also preserved so that the attention to detail of what they are presenting is also preserved. So this is actually another view that the panel can actually decide whether you need this view or the previous view. That's totally fine. Now, the idea is that there will be continuous sessions happening inside each and every room. So what happens is that whenever the first presenter is finished, maybe there can be another presenter, or there can be another team who is coming in. So what happens to that is that we are not going to stop the stream. The stream will be continuous, but this will be moving straight away into a temporary a backdrop, which is actually this room, which is what you just witnessed. So we can customize all these things on your preference. So this is just a demo. So you will see this screen when we are on pause, when the next presentation is
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so that's actually the full functionality of what we can actually offer to the platform. I think, Mr. Rowan, I have given you a brief of our scale. Maybe you can
Yeah.
take it forward from there, please.
Yeah,
Right, thank you.
you didn't tell the committee that you are going to give us this free of charge. That
Yes.
you
Yes, so Mr. Rowan, thank you for reminding me that. I mean, as a courtesy to Asia Pacific ICT Awards and for recognizing us entrepreneurs to come into an international scale, I actually had a chat with Mr. Rowan, and I said I'm willing to provide the entire facility to Asia Pacific ICT Awards on a free of charge basis. I'm not going to charge you for anything. I just want similar entrepreneurs to experience this. I want similar entrepreneurs to have an opportunity to raise funds externally, and I want my technology to be the facilitator for Asia Pacific ICT Awards to make that dreams come true. So thank you, Mr. Rowan. I mean, the
yeah.
panel decides. Yes.
Pramadi, quick one.
Yes.
Would you okay, after this quick discussion, okay, before we stop it, is there anything that you would like to ask? Yes.
So now, Mr. Rowan, I think now since the presentation is happening on your laptop, since you are close to the microphone, I can hear you. But
Right.
since
no issue, Pramadi. So what I will do is, if there is any question to be, our chairman is here.
Yeah, I'll come a bit closer here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Chairman, please go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you for your presentation. I think there's a couple of things. One is it's good that we're supporting APICTA entry, right? And essentially giving them the opportunity to be part of this. So this is a great opportunity. So a good suggestion, Badar and anybody else that was involved in presenting. So I think that's good. You've got quite a clever little device there. My question is the scale of it. So we have a device per room, I assume. So there'll be a device in every room, and then it streams. So just the network capacity required, we've got like 3 rooms, but then next year, if we want to have 8 rooms, how does it scale, and how does it optimize the use of the network so we don't have any challenges when we go to other countries where perhaps the internet's not as good as it is in Hong Kong? So is there any sort of video compression technology or anything that you use so it can scale?
So, Mr. Chairman, your concern was on the bandwidth, I assume, and also the scalability. Just to summarize on what you just said.
Yes.
Yeah. So we actually are capable of preserving high quality bandwidth here. That is our objective as well. Our device is capable of working on a minimal bandwidth. Because the objective of the project was to disseminate technology from capital cities to rural areas. So there is bandwidth optimization happening from the device alone. And in addition to that, when it comes to scalability as well, I think this is running on multiple platforms as well as so since we are transmitting this into other streaming engines, for example, if it's YouTube or maybe Facebook, and then even coming in through Zoom, I think scalability wise, those platforms are the leading platforms in the world. So I don't think there will be any challenge adapting into that, Chairman.
Okay, they were my main questions. I like the split. So Stephen, what I was thinking, like for the video streaming of the awards, you know how we have the presentation of the award winners on the screen. They could have that on one screen and then the MC on the other screen.
Mr. Chairman, would you kindly mind speaking a little closer to the microphone? It's a little.
I was just making a comment. It's okay. I was just making a comment. Does anybody else have any other questions? Yeah.
I don't think I need a mic.
Yeah,
I just speak to the.
This is
Hi. I'm Jimmy Lee from Hong Kong. I have a question.
Yes.
You're not doing live streaming anymore, right? You're recording everything, and then you put all the videos onto the website and allow people to vote. Is that true? Because I think your initial suggestion was to do live streaming.
No, they can.
So
Jimmy, that's
Pramadi, let me answer that question. With this device, you can live stream, he can do three things at the same time. He can, if we want, he can live stream. At the same time, he can project it to the screen as well as recording.
Okay,
within the time.
I'm actually not really asking about the technology. I'm actually asking a question on behalf of the Hong Kong team. We would like to understand what we need to do. Hong Kong has to do. What kind of things we have to provide so that, or you say we are bringing all the equipment and then you don't have to do anything. That's fine as well.
It is.
It is.
When Pramadi is coming here,
Okay.
If we ask him to come, first thing is that whether we are going to take it or not. That question needs to be answered. Second thing is that when he is coming, he will be bringing this device with his camera setup and with his audio setup, and he will just come and plug it in the judging room, and he will manage the whole thing for us with Badr's team, who is the website management team, because the delivery of voting happens through the judging, from the
Voting system, separate voting system.
voting system. Because
from operation point of view,
yes,
Treasury normally not only one panel, we will have speak panel, 3 or 4. Okay, so are you going to have 3 teams coming over, operate the machine for us? Because to us, we don't know how to operate that.
yes.
Okay?
We will discuss those things, those logistics matter, and we will discuss.
Can I just comment on that, on the technical complexity? This is actually, this entire system can be operated remotely. So our objective is we will have one technical person in one room, so that the judges will not have any complexity at all. And from the remote, from a technical perspective,
even though you can do it remotely, but the one on the other side have to listen to your instruction. If something happens,
No, they
I know they control,
Yeah.
but if something, they have someone to coordinate, you know.
So I think
Even
what,
though
So
we
I
know
suggest that we
sometimes
discuss
need to,
this once.
Badr, you can speak.
Yeah, I suggest that we discuss this once. This is a question.
Yeah, you are breaking, Badr.
It's the time different, the time zone. 3 hours behind.
That's 3 hours.
3 hours behind.
Yeah.
I'm
Pramod,
talking, I'm
can
the
you
only
hear
one.
us?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Of the video, since he's compressing,
we can't hear you.
compressing the whole thing,
Oh,
not the.
can you hear me now?
If they have just
I can hear you better now. Yes.
No, let me discuss.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Rowan. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
We can
now
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I'm not sure what was the issue, but I was just saying that this one question we can discuss internally between Eduscope after the presentation. But just FYI, one more thing, since none of you are connected to the Zoom and you are there in person. So this presentation right now is going live on YouTube, live. So this is already not only being shown you on Zoom, but it is also live as a test. So I'm sharing the link in the chat as well. And Rowan, you might want to later share the link and watch this recorded YouTube live on YouTube as well.
Pramadi, can you
maybe-
remove that streaming part of it?
And then
YouTube-
they can, yes, they can delete that.
Yeah, you can delete it after.
Now, that's
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
This is just to
We'll
show you.
take it down. We'll take it down. We can take it down. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, just delete that once we finish this.
okay.
But
Correct.
when you are,
This was just a demo.
when you are,
Try now.
yeah, when you are going out of this thing, Pramadi, you need to make me the administrator of this Zoom link, so that
Sure.
Mr. Badr will also be connected with us during the discussion.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Zoom session, right? I will not start the
Yes,
Zoom
Zoom
session.
session.
So that's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Wait for a while.
Sure.
I thought they are doing the voting.
No, they are not. No, it's separate thing.
Don't do the voting.
We do it. So we will discuss that. Give us a moment. If everybody is happy with the, had some idea about what technology that is available to us at the moment,